build a closet that you love. Maybe this year in 2021, you're looking to build a wardrobe that you love. Last week, we talked about how to figure out your personal style, and that was a really awesome video where I got to connect with you guys in the comment section, and I will link it in the cards above here. But there's another component to figuring out your personal style that I think is really important, and that is planning and building. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Definitely like this video and subscribe if you love videos all about minimalist, thrifted, ethical fashion, and French girl style, because that's pretty much what we talk about here on this channel. So if you're into that sort of stuff, subscribe and hit the bell notification so that when I release a new video, you will be one of the first people to know. I'm betting that if you clicked on this video, you're a planner addict like me. I absolutely love planners. I love paper products. And today I am going to share with you how I plan and build my wardrobe, and how I prepare myself for seasonal changes in my wardrobe. It's a part of my morning routine to get up in the morning and to journal and to use my planner to plan my day and to plan out different events throughout the year that I just don't want to forget. And I also use my planner to help myself figure out my style and to figure out where I want my style to move. Some of you have noticed and have messaged me on Instagram and have left comments here on YouTube that my style has been going through a little bit of an evolution and that it's become a little bit more refined. Of course, sharing that with you is a huge part of what I do because I want it to be helpful for you. My journey is your journey, and whatever tips I can, share with you about my process, I definitely want to. So one of the things that I have found the most helpful over the years is dreaming and scheming and planning. I use a Moleskine journal every single year, and my very first video on YouTube was actually Minimalist Planning Essentials and I mentioned this Moleskine. So I buy a new one every single year. I basically try to create different lists for myself or journal kind of like where I want my life to go and how I want my life to look and things that I need to focus on and just kind of flesh out. I use a planner to get myself into a more concrete phase, and I was really on the hunt for something that reflected my personal style but also my personal goals and how I journal, and I came across this beautiful planner. It is called an Unbound planner, and I just fell in love with it. By the end of the year, I was like, I'm so sad that my planner is leaving me. It was like my best friend. Every morning I would wake up and I would go and sit down on the couch with my cup of coffee and my water, and I'd sit down and I'd plan out my day. And the really cool thing about this planner is that it has other aspects to it that make it just beyond a normal planner. What I love is that you can actually create seasonal plans, seasonal goals, and I'm really excited to say that Annie from Unbound Planner, who I befriended over on Instagram, was generous enough to gift me this 2021 Unbound planner, and she's also going to be gifting you guys 15% off for the next week, and you can use the code FREE15 to get 15% off of your very own Unbound planner so you can plan your wardrobe and your life and build a closet that you love just like me. You know that last week in the personal style video, we talked a little bit about imagining yourself the person that you want to become or the person that you are becoming, and what is that woman or that man doing? What do they look like? What are their dreams? What are their goals? What are their aspirations? And I really appreciate the idea of self-reflection and journaling. And so there's this huge section at the beginning of the planner where you get to self-reflect. So if you move on to the next few pages, I absolutely really love this section here. It's called Future Goals and Dreams in 2021 Overview. Then there's a 365-day year-at-a-glance calendar. And then there's seasonal lists. But you've got your future goals here. So it's just this big empty space for you to plan the next year, 5 years, 10 years, and someday. And then you have your 2021 overview where you have these little blocks that are just like your 12-month that you can write anything you want. The aspect of doing a seasonal list is really cool to me because it's broken down into winter, spring, summer, and fall. So tell me, how perfect would that be for planning your wardrobe? I intend to use this for that express purpose of planning my wardrobe out, because our wardrobe shifts every spring, summer, winter, and fall. One of the things that I find with working with my clients is that it can be really challenging to know what to get rid of out of your closet. It can be hard to let go of those things as well. You need to have an idea of what you are really, really, really wanting in order to be motivated enough to refine that wardrobe. And that's kind of what I've been working on for myself. If I'm not having a vision for what I want to create, whether that be a video or piece of art or a look, I'm going to be less able to get rid of the things that are kind of standing in the way of achieving that vision. Outfits are exactly the same way. So if you're dreaming of an outfit, let's say you see something on me or on Marianne, or you see something in a magazine or on Pinterest or on Instagram, and it so inspires you, I really encourage you to write down the pieces or the articles of clothing that that person is wearing that inspire you, because it's going to help you create a vision for where you want to go and the pieces that you practically need in your wardrobe. And I encourage you to do this for every season, because a lot of times what we forget to do for ourselves is to purchase practical items that we need seasonally. Then the season comes and we're kind of scrambling to try to make it work. So right now at the beginning of the year is the very best time to do that. And I challenge you all to take an inventory of your wardrobe. What articles of clothing are in there that you really are not so sure about? What articles of clothing are in there that you really, really, really love, that make you feel beautiful, chic, confident, handsome, and that you just gravitate towards again and again and again? Take the section in the journal. You can do this in your Moleskine or you can do this in the planner, but the planner has a little section in the back that's just like empty lines on a page. And I want you to make a list of the articles of clothing in your wardrobe that you really love. What you're kind of on the fence about, pull those things out. Then go back to your seasonal list at the beginning of the planner or in your journal and start making a list of the classic wardrobe staples that you need to fill in the gap. Do you need a trench coat? Do you need basic t-shirts? Do you need a pair of the perfect fitting jeans? I want you to start actually physically planning these things out for yourself. And if you need help figuring out what articles of clothing you want to keep, what articles of clothing you want to get rid of, don't forget I'm running that promo on personal styling sessions, which is in the description box below. You can also find great wardrobe checklists. I offer a few that are totally free, and there's a free guide that I have where you can find a list of wardrobe checklists, also in the description box below, and that should help you get started planning your wardrobe. So classic pieces, like I mentioned, a trench coat, maybe a black blazer. You need to focus on footwear. You need to focus on seasonal items that would be coming up in the spring. Are you planning to incorporate more prints, more patterns, more florals? Take the time to really think about practically and aspirationally what pieces of clothing you need to start putting into your wardrobe so that you feel truly excited to get dressed in the morning, and you feel like when you put on your clothes, you're just like, oh, I feel so confident and so great about what I'm wearing. Another thing that I really love to do is to break things up by category, and I'll really go deep into what pieces I'm dreaming of having. And you can see that in my Moleskine here, I've got that broken up. I've got outerwear, footwear, bottoms, accessories, and then turning the page, I've got blouses and tops and sweaters. And so I'm still working and dreaming on how to put all of those things together. But I love to make a physical list, and then I like to take that physical list and start going online and shopping for these pieces and then pinning them based on that category. Then I really encourage you, once you've got the categories broken down of things that you really want to add into your wardrobe, is to make an asterisk next to the pieces that are the top priority for you. Maybe you need to budget for these things. Maybe you need to take some time to shop around the internet or to work with a personal stylist to help you find some of those things. Really focus your energy this year on prioritizing those pieces that you really, really, really want, and that will do the heavy lifting in your wardrobe, or make it just all come together so you look cute and chic and put together without really even having to try too hard. For me, getting that Baker Boy cap, getting a trench coat, and then getting a couple of key sweaters was kind of the a few handful of pieces that I really just needed to open up my whole wardrobe. They were the things that I found I was choosing again and again and again that made me look and feel cute and put together, and that were super easy to style. And those are the kinds of things that I'm encouraging you to do for your wardrobe this year. And obviously, a really fun thing that you can do with your planner is to plan outfits. Maybe you can make little notes each week in your weekly section about what kind of outfits you're going to be wearing. You know, maybe you can make a little list there of like what top, what bottom, what shoes, what accessory am I going to plan to wear. I even once had a client that put a little whiteboard in her closet and she would plan her outfits for the week, which I think is so helpful if you just want to save time. I know that you might feel like because you're working from home, you're not dressing up as much, and there's not really much of a need to plan out your wardrobe or to invest in yourself. I think that even getting dressed up, if it's just you here at home, is so helpful for your mental health and for your confidence and just maintaining your body's natural routine of preparing itself for the day. You can be comfortable and you can find some really cozy work from home pieces but still look really chic and put together, and maybe that's what you want to focus on when you're planning your wardrobe for this year. I always think that it's best to like do the thing that lights you up inside, because it's going to motivate you to achieve other goals in your life or to just follow through with different ideas and projects that you have around the house or things that you just need to take care of in general. So getting dressed up is a really crucial aspect of, you know, loving on yourself and preparing yourself for the day and being able to execute your goals and your dreams and your desires that are outside of fashion. To recap, I really love using my planner to plan out seasonal things that I need to achieve for my wardrobe, such as buying wardrobe essentials that will make the difference for me. I also use my journal to help myself dream about what articles of clothing I would like to build into my wardrobe based on category, like outerwear, tops, bottoms, jeans, sweaters, blouses. This gives me a concrete list of things that I need to shop for and prioritize. This way I don't get lost throughout the year by getting stuck in a style rut. I also don't start to lose confidence or get wrapped up into trends that really don't do me any good and don't really align with my personal style. And in a lot of ways, this also helps me to learn which pieces need to come out of my closet and never come back. Things that I might be wasting my time and money on, getting laundered or washing or just taking up space in the closet. These are maybe items that I could look at consigning, selling, donating. If you're like me and you love to write things down and you love to plan and organize, then I highly recommend getting a couple of planning essentials for yourself this year and starting to write these things down and put them in a physical, tactile place that you can refer back to again and again, and it will help you to see how your style is evolving over the years. Again, I love doing this with clients and I love helping them figure out their personal style, figure out what needs to come out of the wardrobe and where to shop for these pieces, and also giving them concrete items that they could put into their wardrobe that will help them instantly make every other piece in their wardrobe come together. So if that's something that you're really interested in, don't forget I am running a special sale on my virtual styling services for the month of January, so you can sign up for your virtual styling session by clicking the link in the description box below. And finally, I want to say again a huge thank you to Annie at Unbound Planners for creating an amazingly chic and beautiful and useful planner that I absolutely am addicted to, and for offering 15% off to you guys. So go show her some love on Instagram. She's another small business, another female owned and operated business, and I'm really excited for all the plans that you guys are going to make. I'd love to know what your planning tips are in the comment section below. How do you like to plan your wardrobe? Do you use apps? Do you use planners? Where do you like to keep all of your ideas and inspiration? I'd love to know your thoughts, and I can't wait to have the conversation with you guys in the comments section. Alright, you all, thank you so much for watching. Go get your planning on. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you all next week. Take care. Bye.